What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, This AJ. I hope you guys are doing great or doing well, and I'm here back with another video. Now this video is about Deadpool 3, a leaked description of what the movie is going to be. And from going through it and seeing the set videos and all the scoops and the rumors, some of the things that have been said by reporters, this seems pretty legit. Even if it is not 100% true, at least 70-80% of it is real. And that is not just me saying it because it feels or sounds like something that will happen, but taking all the factors into consideration. As I said, the latest set video of Wolverine versus Deadpool, which I have the full video on the channel, plus all the confirmed cast, all the rumors, and some of the scoops from reputable sources that have, they have been right in the past about several Marvel movies. Like, you put that all together and you read this leak, and then you are like, wow, this is pretty much legit, even if it's not 100%. So I'm just gonna say take it with a grain of salt because that's what leaks are. Before that, I hope you leave a like for the video, maybe subscribe and turn on our post notification bell not to miss this type of videos and more. Now the plot reads: the film begins right where Deadpool 2 left off. Deadpool using Cable's time machine to go and save Vanessa, remake and change a whole bunch of history, at one point even breaking the fourth wall and killing himself, Ryan Reynolds, and even went to the past, a different timeline, to kill his other variant who was in X-Men Wolverine. And this time he goes to a dying old Logan in the future and uses Cable's machine to make him younger and cure him. Logan doesn't know who Wade is, obviously, at least not this one, or maybe there was never even a Wade Wilson in his timeline. So from what even Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds even talked about previously, Logan doesn't want him around and tells him to go away. Obviously that is not going to happen. He traveled all the way from different timeline to come and see him. We've seen throughout the movies how he's obsessed with him. So as I said, Logan tells him to go away, but Wade obviously doesn't. He tells him that, he's traveled all this way so that they can become BFFs. So Logan wants to go to the past, and we all know that he may want to change some things. But then the TVA shows up and they capture them. So if you follow the casting, you know that Owen Wilson is returning as Mobius. Everything is kind of fitting in together. Now the TVA is stretched thin because of the new multiverse opening appearing. We all know that happened in Loki and has stretched to Multiverse of Madness. So they can monitor everything, and they talk about how they are having problems with the Fox universe and their new method of time travel, with Cable having his time watch and all that. And they mentioned that they have even taken him back to his timeline. I guess that's one way of explaining why he's not in the movie. So Logan and Wade are pruned by the TVA and they end up in the void where, Loki and Sylvie and Mobius were sent when they were pruned in Loki. Now, Logan finds the yellow suit that was in the void left by another Wolverine who died, and obviously he puts it on as we see in the set video. And Logan is mad at Deadpool for putting him in this situation. He's now stuck here in this void because of him. And so they fight, and that's what the set video was all about. And the set video even backs up this plot where they are pruned. We see the Fox Studio logo in the background, this desert area. It looks pretty much like the void. In post-production, I bet they will add all sort of stuff there using VFX and touch it up to look like the void in Loki. Now, as I said, they fight each other, but we all know that they can't die. They have this healing factor and all that, so they know that it's pretty much pointless, and they stop fighting. And in the void, they find different Fox locations and characters. Now, some of the characters that they meet are from Fantastic Four, the 2015 version. They also meet different variants of Deadpool, Lady Deadpool, and Dog Deadpool. I bet comic book readers will be much excited about this, but this is pretty much confirming what reports came out to talk about how they are going to be different variants of Logan and Wade, Deadpool and Wolverine in a movie. Now they are brought back by Mr. Paradox, a TVA agent who's a fan of this version of Wolverine and Deadpool, and he manages to convince the TVA to give these two another chance if they help out on a mission, to prune a timeline that is out of control. Now they agree and they travel with him to Universe 838. Yeah, the same universe Dr. Strange and America Chavez ended up in Multiverse of Madness. And there we see that the Wanda of this earth that was possessed by our MCU Wanda has totally gone bonkers. Like, she's lost her mind after her possession by our Wanda and has remade this world just like Wanda remade Westview in WandaVision. Now she's made Magneto, who in this universe is her father, in charge of a new Illuminati that includes different Fox characters like Ben Affleck's Daredevil and Jennifer Gardner's Elektra and Jessica Alba's Sue Storm. Now Jennifer Gardner was confirmed by the Hollywood Reporter a couple of days of being in the movie. Ben Affleck was spotted on the Deadpool set. Jessica Alba, we don't know yet. Then again, when John Krasinski was filming for Multiverse of Madness, nobody knew. Even the actors who were there with him, the Illuminati there, didn't film with him. And you see how all this evidence are tipping the scale of this plot actually being real, which I believe at least 70% real. Now I even have a video about all the confirmed and the rumored cast in this movie, so I hope you check that video out for more info. Now continuing with the leak, Wolverine, Deadpool, Lady Deadpool, Dogpool, and the TVA get to Earth A38 to fight the Illuminati and help with this overall situation there. And after the Illuminati's defeat, Logan steals one of the TVA's device and uses it to fulfill his own wishes, changing some of the events of X-Men 2 and X-Men Last Stand so that Jean and the rest of the team, some of the team wouldn't die. But we all know how it goes. He's messing with the timeline, and so the TVA and Deadpool go after him. And the Illuminati were able to get one of the TVA devices themselves and also follow them. So eventually the TVA enlists the X-Men of Logan's Earth to make him see reason and surrender peacefully. Him being attached to them and them being the reason why he's doing this. Now there's a big battle that occurs in the universe of X2, similar to what we saw in X-Men Last Stand, but this time it's against Earth A38's Magneto and the other Illuminatis who followed him. Now in the lead up to the fight, Deadpool and Logan will recruit a bunch of Marvel Fox characters who will fight with them. Lady Deadpool and X2's Wolverine will die at the hands of Magneto, and there's going to be a crazy freaking fight between Wanda and Jean Grey. Yeah, some people think that Wanda will win since we've seen how freaking OP she is in the MCU, but Jean wins. If you don't know about the Phoenix Force, you better read about it before this movie, before complaining online about how this shouldn't be possible. Even if you don't want to read up on it, just watch X-Men Last Stand and look how freaking OP she also was in that movie. After Wanda's defeat, she's given the cure, which Wiki say, I'm assuming that's the one that is from X-Men Last Stand. They don't specify, but I'm guessing that's what it is. But anyway, after their defeat, F-A38 is pruned, and the TVA tell Deadpool and Logan that they're going to take them back to their original timeline. But Deadpool doesn't want to and wants to go to the MCU. I bet it's going to be a little more complicated than that, not just being, hey, I don't want to go to the... I mean, it's Deadpool. You can just literally say, hey, I just want to go to the MCU now, because Disney bought Fox. But anyway, he prunes the X2's universe, the timeline, leaving him Dogpool, future Logan, X2's X-Men, and F-A38's Wanda all stuck with nowhere to go, and so the TVA just throws them into the MCU, and that's pretty much it. I know there's going to be much deeper, explanations about some of the things, because reading it now, some of the things, they are just readings, but there's going to be more thought behind it, more conversations, more details about certain scenes that we're going to get, obviously. And so, this is the entire plot, and this is how Deadpool comes to the MCU. Now, these characters follow him back. I don't know how it's going to play out, but as I said, there's the multiverse. Maybe it's going to lead up to Kang's dynasty. As we all know, Secret Wars is about bringing all these freaking characters together, going to be much more crazier than what we got in Avengers Endgame. But as I said before, the reputable sources that have come out to talk about some of these, reveals and some of these cameos, the Hollywood Reporter confirming some of these casting, even what Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds revealed when they first announced the movie, to even the set video that was revealed a couple of days ago, all these evidences are suggesting that this plot at least 70% real. Some things may be removed, some things may be added. And even from all the leaks that have come out, some of the scoopers came out to talk about how this is one with leak that is as close as it gets to what the actual plot of the movie is going to be about. So do let me know in the comments below what you thought of this, all these cameos, this big fight. This is the movie that people thought Multiverse of Madness was going to be, and I guess with Deadpool we are finally going to get that. Now Now, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. It helps the channel out. Subscribe and turn on that post notification bell not to miss any new video. As always, Nerdy Sage here. See you guys in the next one.